I think microgrids are really the biggest key to this whole challenge that we have. So, I mean, microgrids are more decentralized energy systems. They don't rely on high voltage transmission, except when you think about the fact that they're connected to the distribution system. And, we do have a larger grid. There are things like permanent microgrids that are completely islanded. A lot of rural electrification is done in other countries. But in terms of microgrids in California, we expect most of them to be grid connected. And so they can provide grid services to the utility in times of what we call blue sky conditions. And then in black sky conditions, they could provide backup power to those individual customers and communities. We really want to see not just single customer microgrids for the critical facilities, but also community-wide microgrids where you can have city blocks or, potentially a whole city be able to sustain itself when it comes to energy usage and supply. Also, meeting California's aggressive climate goals, we have really aggressive GHG emissions reduction goals, a goal of 100% carbon-free energy by 2045. As well as now with the PSPS events, people lost power for anywhere from 2 to 11 days. Some of those rural customers lost power for 11 days. So when we're talking about multi-day power outages, solar and storage works for residential customers at a small scale, like at 24 hours maybe at a home. But in terms of powering, an entire community or even large-scale critical facilities like a water treatment plant, those kinds of facilities need more of a microgrid where you're utilizing electric and thermal loads, optimizing for those facilities' energy needs while reducing strain on the grid. So, and as well as, greater efficiencies. So when you integrate higher efficiencies, more clean energy, the resiliency, you really get a truly sustainable energy system. It's really, mitigating the risk of wildfires and PSPS, really improving public health and safety, and making sure that we're making forward progress on our decarbonization goals instead of what we have right now is a lot of people and companies and critical facilities going out to buying diesel generators, which are massive safety risks, are very polluting and they're still expensive too. So if you're going to make investments, we really think in California, we should be making more thoughtful investments in decentralized clean energy systems that are both resilient and sustainable.